In the bustling universe of superhero narratives, My Hero Academia has emerged as a colossus, captivating audiences worldwide with its vibrant blend of action, emotion, and a gallery of characters who leap right off the screen into the hearts of viewers. This phenomenon isn't just a series, it's a sprawling epic that has spawned a passionate fan base, one that adorns convention halls in vivid cosplay, floods social media with art and discussions, and defends its beloved series with fervent zeal. Yet, beneath this glittering surface of widespread acclaim and diehard fandom, a critical examination reveals a different story. Today's video delves deep into the world of My Hero Academia, not just to marvel at its towering presence in the anime landscape, but to dissect it, to understand why its fanbase might be inadvertently turning a blind eye to its significant flaws.
Mr. Smiley!
From repetitive plot lines to questionable character arcs, we will unravel the threads of this cultural juggernaut and ask the tough question: is My Hero Academia truly the masterpiece it's believed to be, or is there issues between the perception and reality of this shonen series? My Hero Academia at its core is a tale of heroes and villains set in a world where possessing superpowers or quirks is the norm. The story follows Izuku Midoriya, quirkless yet determined, as he enrolls in the prestigious UA High School to become a hero. This narrative, while engaging, treads a familiar path in the superhero genre. We've seen the underdog story before, the powerless protagonist gaining extraordinary abilities and rising against challenges. While MHA dresses this theme in new attire, the underlying premise isn't groundbreaking. It borrows heavily from the classic tropes of shonen anime: the mentorship angle with All Might, the rivalry with Bakugo, and the journey from zero to hero. The ascent of My Hero Academia to mainstream popularity is nothing short of meteoric. It exploded onto the anime scene, quickly establishing itself as a household name. The series has been praised for its animation quality, character development, and emotional depth. However, one must wonder if this acclaim is entirely based on the series' artistic merits or glazing. Has the novelty of its presentation and the allure of its high-octane action scenes overshadowed a lack of originality in storytelling? The series, while well executed, often relies on the tired and tested formula of shonen storytelling, leading to predictable plot developments and character arcs that sometimes feel like echoes of other anime. Moreover, the speed at which MHA gained a massive following raises questions about the factors contributing to its success. Is it the relatable theme of heroism in an increasingly complex world, or is it the appeal of visually stunning fights and character designs that hook the audience? While there's no denying the appeal and craftsmanship behind MHA, one must ask, does the series truly offer something new to the anime genre? Or is it riding the wave of established shonen norms, repackaging familiar elements in a way that resonates with the contemporary audience? As we delve deeper into the fabric of My Hero Academia, several critical elements come under scrutiny. Firstly, the storytelling. While engaging, often falls into a pattern of repetition. The narrative frequently cycles through a sequence of training, tournament, and battle arcs, a formula that is all too familiar within the shonen genre. This repetition, although comfortable for seasoned anime viewers, raises questions about the series' ability to break new ground or challenge its audience with fresh narrative structures. When examining character design, MHA presents a vast array of heroes and villains, each with their unique quirks. However, the problem lies in the tonal shifts between these story arcs. The series navigates a turbulent sea of emotional and thematic variations, often transitioning abruptly from arcs with profound gravity and intensity to those that can only be described as frivolous or just plain stupid. Consider the stark contrast between arcs like the UA School Festival, the Remedial Course, and the Final Exam, when juxtaposed against darker, more serious storylines like the Hideout Raid arc, the Hazaki arc, or the Hero Killer arc. While variety in storytelling can be a strength, in MHA these shifts can feel jarring and disjointed, detracting from the overall narrative cohesion. Such lighter arcs, while providing comic relief or character insights, often come off as trivial, undermining the series' attempts to tackle more complex themes. Like, come on, what was with this dude's mustache and collar? I don't understand why we spent spare episodes looking into this man. I don't give a damn if he wants to become a famous YouTuber / criminal. This inconsistent tonality feeds into a broader critique that MHA has lost its narrative momentum or fallen off in recent seasons. The initial allure of the series was rooted in its ability to blend high-stakes superhero action with deep character development and moral complexity. However, as the series progresses, there's a growing sentiment among viewers that it has strayed from these strengths, leaning more towards superficial plot lines and less nuanced storytelling. This perceived decline can be partly attributed to the series' inability to maintain a steady narrative tone and a consistent level of depth and complexity in its story arc. The evolution of villains in MHA further exemplifies these issues. Early in the series, characters like Stain were introduced. He was such a badass with layers of complexity. Stain's ideology and actions, although villainous, presented a morally gray area that added depth to the series and challenged both the characters and me and you, the viewer's perception of heroism and justice. In contrast, later villains such as Gentle Criminal and La Brava lack any substance altogether. Screw these guys, throw them off the screen. While entertaining, they fail to offer the same level of stakes, resulting in a less compelling narrative. This shift from multifaceted antagonists to more one-dimensional foes is symptomatic of the series' broader shift away from the rich storytelling that initially captivated its audience and flipping back between things that we don't give a damn about. I don't care if you want to learn how to play guitar and sing at the school festival. Problematic themes also surface in MHA's storyline. The portrayal of female characters, for instance, has often been a point of contention among fans. While the series includes strong female heroes, their character development and screen time often pale in comparison to their male counterparts. Additionally, the sexualization of some of the female characters in certain scenes has been criticized for being unnecessary and out of place in a narrative primarily aimed at a younger audience. They're just doing fan service, but the fans, for the most part, are kids. Comparing MHA to other works in the genre, its shortcomings become even more apparent. Series like Fullmetal Alchemist or Hunter x Hunter have set high standards in terms of plot, complexity, and character depth. These series explore much more mature themes and ethical dilemmas, offering a narrative that's rich, where MHA seems to lack. While My Hero Academia succeeds in delivering high-energy action and heartwarming moments, I'm not gonna lie, it often does so at the expense of deeper, more nuanced storytelling. The result is a series that, while entertaining, doesn't quite reach the innovative heights or the thematic depth of its original, more acclaimed peers in the anime world. Ultimately, this is just my opinion, but what it really comes down to is the fans. The loyalty of the My Hero Academia fanbase is a complex phenomenon. On one hand, the series has genuinely resonated with a vast audience, captivating them with its dynamic characters and engaging storyline. This genuine connection has fostered a deep sense of loyalty among its fans. However, this devotion sometimes veers into what can be perceived as blind loyalty. Instances have arisen where fans have aggressively dismissed valid criticisms of the series or responded negatively to opinions that differ from their own. This intense allegiance raises questions about the nature of fan loyalty in general. Is it purely based on the quality of the content, or are there other factors at play? For many fans, MHA isn't just a show, it's a part of their identity, a community they belong to, which can sometimes lead to a defensive stance against any criticism. This phenomenon is not just unique to MHA though, it is a common trait in many fandoms, where the line between enjoying a series and uncritically defending it against all odds can be blurred. Moreover, the dynamics of social media amplify this effect. In an age where opinions are often polarized and expressed online, the MHA fan community is no exception. The anonymity and reach of social media platforms can lead to echo chambers where dissenting voices are drowned out, and the communal consensus is to uphold the series in high regard, sometimes to the point of ignoring true flaws, and sometimes even controversy. My Hero Academia has faced several controversies that highlight issues within the series and have sparked intense debates among its fanbase. The return of the villain All For One and the introduction of the New Order quirk have divided fans over creative decisions. Controversies also arose over certain character actions like Hawk's killing twice and Bakugo's early treatment of Deku, going as far to tell him to unalive himself at one point, with fans arguing about the justification and implication of these actions. More importantly, the series has been criticized for character birthdays coinciding with historical figures, leading to conspiracy theories and debates about the creator's fascination with the Japanese Communist Party and World War II. Specifically Midoriya, who was born on July 15th, the same day as the Japanese Communist Party formed. Another character, Shigaraki, was born on April 4th, the same day as Isoroku Yamamoto, the commander-in-chief of the combined fleet during World War II. Even more weird, Bakugo was born on April 20th, the same day as Adolf Hitler. But it doesn't just stop there. Enji Todoroki was born on August 8th, the same day as Kenji Dohara, a Japanese army officer. As a general in the Imperial Japanese Army during World War II, instrumental in the Japanese invasion of Manchuria, and the naming of the villain Dr. Ujiko, which evoked connections to World War II atrocities of unethical experimentation on Chinese prisoners by the very same doctor, also sparked significant backlash, leading to changes and apologies from the creator. However, the fanbase's response to these controversies often reflects a deep loyalty to the series, with some fans dismissing or excusing these issues altogether. This reaction underscores the complex relationship between a passionate fanbase and the content it follows, particularly when faced with critical challenges to the narrative or character portrayals. The cult-like following of My Hero Academia can be understood through psychological and sociological lenses. Echo chambers and confirmation bias play a significant role in this phenomenon. In echo chambers, fans often surround themselves with others who share their same viewpoints, reinforcing their beliefs and attitudes towards the series. This environment can lead to confirmation bias, where fans are more likely to notice and agree with information that aligns with their existing opinions and disregard anything that contradicts them. Social media amplifies these effects by providing platforms for fans to connect and share their views, often leading to the creation of insular communities. Within these spaces, criticism of the series can be minimized or outright ignored, while praise and positive reinforcement are amplified. This dynamic can create an uncritical fandom, where the series and its elements are upheld without question, fostering a cult-like atmosphere. This environment can be challenging for those who seek to engage in critical discussions about the series, as opposing opinions are usually met with resistance and hostility. In the end, it's important to remember that being a fan is not synonymous with uncritical adoration. True fandoms can and should include the ability to critically engage with media, understanding that all works, no matter how beloved, have their flaws and areas for improvement. This type of engagement not only enhances the experience of the fan community, but also pushes creators towards producing more thoughtful and high-quality content. As viewers and fans, it's vital to approach such series with a critical lens, recognizing the complexities and nuances within them. What are your thoughts on the points raised? Do you view MHA differently, or are there aspects you agree or disagree with? I encourage you to share your perspectives in the comments below, guys. Fostering a space, and keep in mind, let's foster a space for respectful and insightful discussion. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.